Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, and double honors to those great millstone while learning truth, and also to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. I'd like to say shalom, and come back here today with another great and powerful lesson through spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. The title of today's lesson is Give Ears to My Prayers. I'd like to say shalom to all our listeners and learners. Hope this will help you today and guide you back in the path of righteousness and back to your true power, which in fact is Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So it's very important to pray. It's very important to ask the Lord to give you strength. It's very important to not get faint-hearted. It's very important to endure. He said the same that endure, the same shall be saved. So I was at work today and I seen that I was working very hard. I was getting frustrated. I was getting tired. I was about ready to give up. Then I looked up and I said, Lord, give me strength, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Asking the Lord, get me out of this situation, Lord. I'm ready for you to come. I'm tired of all this oppression, Lord. I'm tired of being at the bottom, Lord. I'm tired of all sorts of things that's going on in my life, Lord. And I know that I must bear the indignation of you, Lord, because that is about we know that we sin against Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And that is about the Lord is constantly directing our step each and every day, even though we get ready to go through all these turbulent times. But out about it, we must constantly pray without ceasing. We must constantly meditate day and night in this great wisdom in us. And also, we must also work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. And also, he said, if you seek him, you shall find him. So that is about it, that, that's what we're doing each and every day. You know what I'm saying? And we're constantly building our faith. We got to have faith. And that is about it, a lot of people are saying that, hey, it seems like there's no hope, but it is hope. And that is about it that we're hoping that we're a part of the hopeful elect. And that is about it that we're waiting for the Lord to redeem us. We're ready to get delivered. And that is about it that, even doing that, we're seeing all these things that's going on around, seeing all these Bible prophecies are jumping off the page. It's giving us hope. It's constantly strengthening us. And that is about it. The Lord is keeping us, holding us up. And that is about it with his right hand, with Yahweh Shai. And that is about it that we cannot wait. So that is about it. The title of the day's lesson, once again, is Give Ears to My Prayers. So now, we'll get started in the book. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit. I hope you get edified by the lesson today. A quick lesson through the Spirit. And we'll start up at Psalm chapter 55 and verse 1. And it reads, Give ears to my prayers, O Lord, and hide not thyself from my supplication. So supplication means to pretty much to beg or to plead, to ask for a request. You know what I'm saying? Also, appeal. You know what I'm saying? Because we're ready to get out of this lower state that we're in. We constantly praying each and every day. Father, which art in heaven, always say, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord, help us, Lord. Give us strength. Have mercy upon us, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Forgive us for our sin in our past life and also in this life, Lord. Constantly direct our step each and every day. Even though we're in the land of our captivity. And also, you know what I'm saying? This is the land of pure wickedness. All sorts of evilness is here. And we're ready to get out of this place. And that is about it, that's what we waiting on each and every day. To get delivered and get out of here. That's what we're waiting on. And that is about it that he said once again, the same that endured, the same shall be saved. So, with much persevering, we must persevere. We must keep pushing, keep staying in the spirit each and every, walking in the spirit each and every, and constantly believing in Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So now we'll start back up at Psalm chapter 55. We'll start back up at verse 2. Attend unto me and hear me. I mourn in my complaint and make a noise. Verse 3, because of the voice of the enemy, because the oppression of the wicked, for they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me. Verse 4, my heart is sore pain within me, and the terrors of death are falling upon me. So that is about it, that, we knowing that we have enemies all around us. When you can read about that in Psalm chapter 83, it tell you who all was in confederate to keep us down as a nation. And that is about it, that we knowing who we are now. That's why we're constantly praying. And that is about it, we know who our true power is now. And that is about it, that we on the road for victory. And everybody, we cannot wait. Salvation is very close, and we yet believe. We are here, even though we're seeing that the devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath. That's why we're constantly praying each and every day. The Lord is hearing us, and everybody, we're coming back under total subjection to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So rejoice ye heaven. So now let's go to 1 Peter. One moment. Let's go to 1 Peter. One moment. 1 Peter chapter 3. 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 12. 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 12. And it reads, for the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous. And so let me start over. 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 12. For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. Verse 13. And who is he that will harm you, if ye be followers of that which is good? So the eyes and the ears are upon the elect, and that is about the one that's constantly doing evil each and every day. The Lord is not hearing their prayer. He rejected them because that is about they rejected him, and that is about it. We're constantly seeking him. He says, seek and you shall find. And that is about it. We're trying to what? Find the kingdom of heaven, because we know it is at hand. And that is about it that, we're already in the secret place of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And the Lord is leading us back into perfection. And we cannot wait. That's why we ask the Lord each and every day to give ears to our prayer and our supplication. We pleading. We constantly asking the Lord to appeal our case. And that about is that, the Lord is getting ready to show up. That recompense and judgment is right upon us. So now, let's go to, one moment. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 15. Proverbs chapter 15. One moment. Proverbs chapter 15. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 18. And it reads, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayers of the upright is his delight. Let's read that again. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 8. The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord, but the prayers of the upright is his delight. So the Lord delight when we call upon his name each and every day. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Brakatah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Each and every day. For water Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We constantly thanking the Lord for blessing us, to bringing us into this great wisdom and knowledge. Not by our works, by grace. And that about is that, the Lord is constantly watching over us. He's constantly listening. He's constantly taking things in consideration. And that about it. The Lord is getting ready to deliver us. That's what we want each and every day. Immortality, spiritual power. You know what I'm saying? To rule, that's what we're waiting on. And that about it. We asking the Lord each and every day to give ears to our prayer and our supplication. Because we constantly begging and pleading. Lord, get us out of this cave. We ready to get out of these chains of darkness and get back in our first estate. You know what I'm saying? So we can truly live. And that about is that, we ready to get out of this hell that we in. We're catching hell each and every day. If you're a man of the Lord or you're a woman of the Lord, you're catching hell. And that about is that, you know what I'm saying? The Lord got us that way. He's constantly building us and he's strengthening us each and every day through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So now, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 29. One moment. Jeremiah chapter 29. One moment. 29 and verse, that's where I want to start up at. Verse 29 and verse 12. We'll start up at verse 12. One moment. One moment. And it reads, then shall ye call upon me, and ye shall go and pray unto me, and I will hearken unto you. And hearken means listen. Verse 13, and ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart or all your mind. So that is about it. We're seeking the Lord each and every day. We constantly are searching. We constantly are meditating. We constantly are striving for that perfection each and every day. Because the Spirit is dealing with us. And that is about it that, you know what I'm saying, we constantly have that light that comes from above. And that is about it that, you know what I'm saying, we have that understanding. And that is about it. The election has attained in the rest was life. We seeking the Lord. And the rest Everyone else is not seeking the Lord right now because they thinking that they're in a good case, even though the world is still standing. But that is about all sorts of Bible prophecy are constantly jumping off the page. And that is about they still thinking that they're a good case. Oh, I don't have to pray. I'm not worried about it. The Lord going to take care of me. I'm not worried about it. We're worried about it because that is about it. That he said even the righteous will be saved. So we constantly praying, asking the Lord each and every day. Preserve us, Lord. Protect us in that time of trouble. And that is about it. We are ready to get out of here. That's the main thing. We're ready to get delivered and get back in our first state. We cannot wait. All this working, all this oppression, everyone is hating. You know what I'm saying? Anytime when you speak the words of the Lord, and that is about it. The Lord said, first they hated me, and they also will hate you. And that is about it. We constantly praying, asking the Lord to let us live, let us live among these goddamn heathens, let us try to stay separate from them, Lord. Protect us, keep your hedge of protection around us, Lord. Even though we walking through the shadow of the valley of death, we shall not fear any evil because we constantly praying, Lord, and the Lord is hearkening to us. He's hearing us, and out of that, he's making things happen. You know what I'm saying? He is visiting the earth that he created. And that is about it. The Lord is getting ready to set things back into order. We cannot wait. So now, let's start back up one moment. No, let's go to Matthew to get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more meat there. Let's go to Matthew chapter 7 one moment. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit. Matthew chapter 7, one moment. Matthew chapter 7 and verse 7. Matthew chapter 7 and verse 7. And it reads, ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Verse 8. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Verse 9. Or what man is there of you whom if his son asks for bread, will he give him a stone? Verse 10. Or if he asks for a fish, will he give him a serpent? Verse 11. If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask of him? So that is about who is asking of him. Constantly praying, constantly and mourning in the house of mourning each and every day. That's the elect. And that is about it. We're constantly seeking it. We constantly find it. We constantly knocking. And the Lord is constantly opening the doors for us. And that is about it. We cannot wait. We are truly blessed. And that is about it. If you have ear, let him hear. And that is about it that, we have received it. We has obtained it. And that is about it that, you know what I'm saying? It's coming down to the wire. So now, let's go to, one moment. Let's get a quick precept before we close out. Let's go to Psalm chapter 27. One moment. Psalm chapter 27 and verse 7. Psalm chapter 27 and verse 7. One moment. And it reads, hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy upon me and answer me. Verse 8. When thou saidest, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, will I seek. Verse 9. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O power, O my salvation. So that is about it. We don't never want the Lord to leave us. We want the Lord to be with us constantly. And that is about it. The Lord said he will never forsake us. And that is about it that, he said he is our help. He is our great deliverer. Woo, we cannot wait. So, people, we have to take care of things, like our house, our bills and different things but it really doesn't matter. But that is about we only trying to maintain, trying to survive. But the Lord said he will provide for us. So we don't have anything to worry about, even though you might go through a lot of different things at work, a lot of different things at home. But that is about it, we must constantly trust and believe in Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that is about it. We are seeking the Lord each and every continually. We constantly meditating day and night. Even though we being oppressed, even though we going through all sorts of trials and great tribulation, we will be tried as gold is tried in the fire. So that is about it. The Lord is constantly shifting, constantly testing and trying us. And that is about it. He constantly perfecting us, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So now, let's go to Colossians one moment. Hopefully you get edified by the lesson today. Colossians chapter 1 and verse 9. Colossians chapter 1 and verse 9. And it reads, "For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you and to desire that ye might be filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding." Verse 10, "that ye might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good works and increasing in the knowledge of the Most High." Let's read that again. Colossians chapter 1 and verse 10, "that ye might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good works and increasing in the knowledge of the Most High." And that is about it, that elect, we constantly increasing, we constantly being fruitful. And that is about it, that, we constantly being spiritual, walking in the spirit each and every day, because we believe and we also have received. And it's constantly, it's building us up to that final day for our Lord and Savior. That's what we're waiting on. We are hastening that great and glorious return of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that is about it. The Lord said, that he is getting ready to return. And that is about the one that stayed loyal to him. He said, "Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me." That's why we're constantly praying. We're asking the Lord to have mercy upon us, each and every, and forgive us. You know what I'm saying? And that is about that. We're hoping that we coming back under good graces of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and that we are part of that hopeful elect. And that is about that. We cannot wait. So now, let's go to our last and final script. Let's go to John chapter 9. One moment. St. John chapter 9. One moment. And we'll close out here. Just a quick lesson through the Spirit. John chapter 9 and verse 31. John chapter 9 and verse 31. One moment. John chapter 9 and verse 31. And it reads, "Now we know that the Most High hears not sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of the Most High and doeth his will, him he hears." So he hears the elect each and every day, because that is about we are doers and not listeners. And that is about faith and work hand in hand. And that is about it that, we believe. And that is about it. We constantly walking in the path of righteousness. We asking the Lord to help us out each and every day in our daily life. When we at work, when the devil get busy at work, when we at home, when the devil get busy at home, when we drive, we ask the Lord for that protection each and every day. Ask the Lord to have mercy upon us. Ask the Lord to forgive us each and every day. And we ask the Lord that we have the strength to do his will each and every day through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that is about that. We knowing that the kingdom of heaven is very close. That's why we constantly are praying. We knowing Jacob's trouble is right upon us. We constantly pray. Ask the Lord to constantly beg and plead. Lord, preserve us, Lord. Protect us, Lord. Provide for us, Lord. And that is about it. The Lord said he will help us. So we don't have anything to worry about, but trust and believe in him. So the title of the daily lesson, once again, is "Give Ears Unto My Prayer." So I like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Kakadash. I like to say, Shalom.